Oh, sorry, Min. Sorry for waiting you for a long time.
No worries.
I'm Zhipeng Li. I'm the sales manager of Big Five. Nice to meet you.
Nice to
Take
meet
a seat,
you.
please. Yeah. I just got inquiry about that the paperwork show seasonal hotel, right?
Yes.
So you got the upgrading project in the next 1 month.
Yes.
But I feel that may I ask about to what extent that the project will be? I saw you are focusing on specified on the product like bed, chair, furniture.
Yeah, actually, we want to buy many things this time.
Oh,
Not
that's good.
not only about the facilities used by housekeeping department.
Yeah.
Yes, food, beverage, and we also want to upgrading the furnitures to all departments. Yes, there will be a long purchasing list.
Okay.
Yeah, and you know the bed, chair, table, and the mattress.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very important
Mm-hmm.
because they have many significant effect on our consumer experience.
Okay.
Yeah, so they have been served our consumers almost 5 years. So we want to replace them.
Okay.
Yeah, especially the bed and the mattress.
Why was that? Is why that bed and mattress go first?
Yeah, because they also they have been served our consumers almost 5 years. Yes, we always replace them every 5 years.
Yeah.
This year is the 4th year.
This year, fall.
Yeah,
Okay.
so we recently received some complaints with our consumers that that mattress is too old. So I want to replace them as soon as possible.
Okay.
Yes, I should tell you the truth. Yeah, when I come here, some companies are named CBC and GRR and another companies contact us earlier than you.
Really?
Yes, and they also offer an attractive price.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's really good to hear that the new blood that's coming to the industrial is sometimes, as you know, we a big company, big five companies, we are in the market for 20 years. Sometimes as a market leader, we feel really lonely. So we are glad to see there's a new companies coming into the market. And anyway, that we come back to the project. I think that because you mentioned, as you're concerned about the mattress products, you mentioned, right? So you want to replace them urgently. So we start from here. For the mattress product, we have the most famous one that is called that. Actually, the seasonal hotel last time that you purchased is the Comfy World. May I ask that you still does the Comfy World as the priority brand that you will consider in the priority?
Yes. Actually, we don't want to change the brand frequently, and we also bound by the headquarters of the seasonal hotel organization.
Okay.
And now I'm remind have the right
Yes,
to choose which the brand is better.
Of course, that is your right that you can choose different brands. But from us, that as the only that dealer that sells for the Comfy World that in Australia.
So sorry, excuse me.
It's fine.
Did you mention that it's not the comfort the manufacturer of the comfort?
We are not the manufacturer of that Comfy World, but we are the only dealer of Comfy World in Australia.
Dealer, okay.
I can explain to you that we are not the common or the normal that the sales agencies that you see. We actually have a really deep that cooperation with our clients, such as that's Comfy World. It's come back to your concern about that mattress. What we do is we spend almost 2 years with Comfy World in Australia, and we collected approximately 120 that hotels data. We see that almost 60% of the travelers spending in the hotel, they have sleeping issues, and most of them have the complaint with that electricity.
Yeah, they always complain with electricity. Yeah, you're right.
So after that, we got that comprehensive data. That is why that the reason after we got the comprehensive data, that the Comfy World last year introduced the latest product that is really is produced, and I think where's that this is all the paperwork. It's produced and made by the neutral latex, and it's rather than those of the other like synthetic material or other materials such like spring one. It is not too hard and it is not too soft. and it can be immediately restored to the original status after compression on the mattress, and it never gets washed. Those of probably you cannot understand, but I can explain to you. Those of the unique characters will lead to a better blood circulation. That means that you can minimize the chance of rollover. You know, why people feel there's a sleeping issue because it's mattress is not comfortable, so they have to probably roll over and roll over again, so they cannot fall asleep. And that is why, because we have just deeper cooperation with our clients, so we have a really deep cooperation with them. So that's why they want to sign a contract as us to become the only sales dealer in Australia. That is the
yeah,
reason.
I heard before. Yeah, so
Yeah.
this is the reason why I'm here.
Yeah,
But I know, yeah. So I don't know. Yeah. So can you give me some simple? Yeah, I want to look at it.
uh, yes, of course. It's we can actually offer you some of the samples a, for your staff, for your hotel to have a try, because as you have a, well, almost 200 matches that you want conduct to purchase in the end of
Yeah,
this month.
great.
So we
great.
can probably send you some like 10 or 5 of that, 5 or 10 of that mattress as example to you.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
So when would you can do that?
I think that we can contact this work after our conversation today.
Sorry, excuse
That's
me.
fine. I'll take it out.
Hello, it's me. Oh, nice to meet you. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm have a meeting now. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, can you waiting for me? Yeah, I will back sooner. Okay, okay. Oh, see you later. Sorry about
That's
that.
fine. It seems really busy.
Yes, yes, too many products. Yes, we must to say, yeah, to choose and compare.
Yeah.
And always it's very hard, yeah, to negotiate with
Yeah.
different suppliers.
Of course, yes, I can
Too
understand.
much work.
I can understand about that. It's there's another service that beside of the
Another
mattress.
service?
Yeah, besides of the mattress that we probably can help you from another side. It's, we are conducting, actually we are operating a website. We call it one-stop purchase website. That means we are already engaged into this industry for almost 20 years.
Oh,
We know
great.
people such like you that is work for the purchasing department is really hard to
Yes.
research, find, compare, and then make purchase decision and then deliver it. It's really a complex work that you have to negotiate with different suppliers. So we do that is we combine all the brand names, because we are operating, we are supplier for over 120 hotels. So we got a lot of manufacturers that give the brand as a sales, the only sales channel in Australia.
Oh,
So we put all of these brands as the products online, and then you can actually do the work that is everything that online. You don't need to go anywhere. That's the
really?
Yeah, of
So
course.
this is means so I can put all of the thing I purchasing in one shipping, yeah, in one shopping cart.
Yeah, of course. You can say about that is from us, because as we put everything that is online, so they can easier for you to research and to find out, compare all the features, everything that online. So you can even to preview with the chair that you can preview it how it looks in your room, if you wanna, if you before you buy it.
Wow,
Yeah,
it sounds interesting. But
Yeah.
I still have some questions.
Yeah,
So
of course.
what about safety?
Well,
Purchasing online is not very safe.
yes, people sometimes have the common sense about that, but actually, our company, Big Five, that website can provide you an even better transaction environment. It is because that's all the transaction works since the purchase list made or created by a purchasing staff. That list will be directly sent to the authoritative person who can either edit it, approve it, or even reject it. And everything that we do that transaction without any cash. So you can even use this system to prevent any corruption in your company, actually.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
So what about the we want to purchasing online,
Yeah,
so
of
we
course.
will worry about the after sales service and
You mean the
still-
warranty?
yeah,
Yeah.
and the quality issues, and we also want to see the stuff that we're purchasing from your company doesn't come from the company you own, the storage room or
Yeah.
another space.
I can explain to you is our company with those of the product you purchase online, as I said, that they will ship directly from the factory.
Oh, yeah.
And because we got too many demand from us, that those of the manufacturer would like to provide us a really competitive price with a really the best quality. So if the other companies they have a really limited demand because they are the supplier, the other agencies, they probably small agencies that they only got a really little demand at the sales. But for us, we are facing, we have connections, we have the business related to more than 120 hotels in Australia. So if they can tell you that normally they give you a 1 or 2 years warranty, for us, like actually, we can give you even 3 or 4 years warranty. It is not a problem. What is special is that we can give you a 15 days that coolant period. It means that if you are not satisfied with these products, you can just free to return to us in the next 15 days after
Wow,
the purchase.
what you said is grateful. So, is that any cost for using this website?
Yeah, of course, we have some of the cost on that because that it is really effective and significant to help the purchase department. There are many of the famous brands such like Ritz-Carlton, they already have the intention to sign a contract with us. But what we can do is that today, if you can sign a contract to me, that I can give you we can use this on the system. If you can sign a contract to engage into this system, I can give you a free membership, and I can probably give you the first five of these 200 mattresses as the sample, and you can finish this purchase when you think that that file you are satisfied with that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds enough fairly. But actually, at least I need to have a try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably can show you now. Yeah. Maybe
Really?
if you got time, yeah.
Okay.
It's really easy to use.
Let me see.
Yeah, see that you can put that the five that mattress I promised to you as the sample.
Different brand,
Yeah,
different size, different
yeah.
price.
Yeah, you
Oh,
put that
great.
comfy word, your mattress, and then you put five of the number of here. Then in total of 200, five of these delivered in priority, and the rest of that will be. You will buy the rest of the 195. You pay that after when you feel that file you are satisfied with that.
Great.
Yeah.
It's very convenient
Yeah, you
and
can see-
useful. Yeah, that
Yeah.
I mentioned before.
Yeah, other hotels facilities as well is showing here that you see everything that is we can have a relation with your hotel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
Very useful.
Yeah, so
So
you don't need to walk around to talk with too many people, right?
Yeah, I come with an idea. Maybe I can send the contract now.
Oh really?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
Yeah, of course. But there's one thing that I have to mention that you have to keep something in mind. It's because you're the special offer. Because normally we are only open for our member.
Of course,
Right.
no worries.
Because we give you normally, if you are not a member of us, that you have to pay for the delivery fees.
Yes.
But this time, because you can sign a contract with us, so we can degrade. We are not going to charge the delivery fees. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank
Thank
you very
you.
much. Thank you.